April is Autism Awareness Month. Autism is a serious developmental disorder that impairs the ability to interact and communicate. Prevalence in the United States is estimated at 1 in 68 births.
There is a huge epidemic of autism out there. 1 in 88 is one statistic, 1 in 60 is another statistic of how many autistic families there are that are being affected by this. And I feel like we need to find out what is causing that.
Sunshine Milner, one of Oakmont's peer educators, is a mother of a 16-year-old son with autism. For the Milner family, they endure daily obstacles raising Isaac.
We have to give him a whole bunch of pills. Typically he tantrums, which looks like screaming and spitting and rolling around on the floor, because that's the only way he can communicate. He can't tell you what's wrong with him, and he's kind of locked in that all day long.
Delilah Milner, older sister to Isaac, shares her experiences.
He has a fear of small animals because he was bit when he was little by a dog. So anybody who's about this tall or shorter, he thinks are, dangerous. So he'll walk by and push them. That's kind of hard to try to make sure he's not hitting small children.
At times, autism can take an emotional toll on the Milners.
I was probably about 9 or 10. We went to a dentist appointment Isaac had, and there was a dad, and he grabbed his kids and he pulled them away from Isaac and said, "Don't touch the retarded kid."
It's really isolating because we've lost friends and relatives who just don't come over anymore due to my son's violent behaviors.
They have shown amazing strength throughout Isaac's life.
If you don't like Isaac, I don't like you. It's kind of a big gear because he's only 2 years younger than me, so I don't really know a life without Isaac being there.
Don't avoid us, don't stare, just ask me. I can't tell you the number of times that I wish people would, instead of avoiding me, they would just ask, why does Isaac do that?
Ruth Bartlett, a special needs educator at Oakmont High School, describes what lesson plans work best for those on the spectrum.
They are very good with learning things by memorization. They're very good spellers typically. They're very good at learning facts and things that are in a rote fashion and sort of scripted. So oftentimes we adjust our lesson plans to be able to accommodate that strength.
Ms. Bartlett finds consistent positivity when teaching children with autism.
They really have a need to please. They're very sweet and they really like to do as you're asking them to do. They want to learn. They have a real friendly demeanor when you finally kind of work with them and help them in the best way that they learn.
It brings bliss to Ms. Bartlett when witnessing her students' accomplishments.
So the joys that I have experienced as an educator over the last 17 years is I've seen such growth socially with these students. They're able to make friends, they're able to approach people with the right openers for conversational skills, making friends, and they have really grown socially.
34.35, 5 more is 40. There's your receipt for today. We appreciate you shopping local at Colleen's Toy Barn.
Local business owner Colleen Hendon has been managing Learning Express for 14 years. Colleen too has a child with autism. 20 years old, Kiki Hendon graduated the year 2014 and is still attending Oakmont.
So the laws for students with an IEP state that children are eligible for services from birth up to age 22 or until they earn their high school diploma, whichever comes first.
So at our store, what we are really proud of is that we have a lot of open samples, hands-on examples within our store of different products that you would never get the chance to touch, feel, or see.
Learning Express offers a variety of educational toys, especially for those who are on the spectrum.
We really feel that our product, toys, are really great tools for kids in the special needs community, especially with autism. But we also have a great array of different fine motor and sensory toys, which are really exceptional for kids on the autism spectrum because a lot of them need to work on their fine motor.
Learning Express is accepting donations for Autism Speaks for the rest of this year.
Not just for the month of April, but for the whole year. Our corporate office has partnered up with Autism Speaks, and all the stores across the country are asking for donations in kind at the point of sale or rounding up. We're also selling puzzle pieces if you'd like to make a donation that will go directly to Autism Speaks.
Autism is not uncommon. As the years go by, we recognize more families that are being affected by this disorder. There's not a cure, but there are people that are yearning to discover one. Autism Speaks. Take the time to listen.